Yo, yo, what's up? What's up? Thank you for tuning in to another video on the channel today, man. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in, checking this flight out. Today, we're going to be doing a flight from Charlotte over to Norfolk, Virginia. It's my first time flying into Norfolk, so the channel today. It should be a really dope flight, though. It really should. We can keep it like that. It should be a really dope flight. Not too long. We should be about an hour and 15 minutes in the air, so that should be dope. We also got to set everything up. So this video will probably be around 2 hours, maybe around 2 hours or something like that. I just got to switch a couple of things real quick on the YouTube side just to make sure everybody can see the stream. So that's just going to take me a couple minutes to do here. But again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody out there. Again, appreciate you tuning in to the stream on today. It should be a lot of fun. I haven't flown out of Charlotte in quite some time. Probably since FSX. Maybe I may have flown out. I've flown two before, for sure. So, let me just get a couple things going, and then we'll get out of Dodge. It should be a really dope flight today. We do got some weather, as you can see. It is pretty cloudy. I'll grab the weather information and everything here in just a minute. Once I get everything set up. But I hope everybody had a great holiday, man, and a great weekend. Mine was awesome. Had a great holiday with the family, man. Like, you know, it's always fun. It's always a good time just being around family and friends and loved ones. Like, it really just recharges my battery. You know what I'm saying? So that is a really, really dope thing for sure. All right, so we're almost there. And we can start setting up the plane. Man, I hope everybody got everything they wanted for Christmas, man. I had a really unfortunate situation with this year. Unfortunately, man, I had somebody broke into my mailbox and stole my mail, so I had to stop all of my packages and stuff like that. It really sucked because went over my brother's house yesterday, and man, I had no gifts or anything like that because I had to stop it all. And so now I gotta go pick it up from the post office. So I look like a bad uncle, man, showing up to the party without no gifts. But nah, it's less about that and just enjoying the holidays with the family and stuff. So believe me, man, it's been a good holiday season. Definitely a very, very, very much needed break from work. You know, that's what's really most important too, because work can be a beast. So, all right, we getting everything set up here. We are just about ready to get going. We'll get the airplane set up, and we're gonna get out of Dodge here in just a few minutes. Again, about an hour, 15-minute flight today, so it shouldn't be too bad at all. We are just about ready to get going. At all. We get the airplane set up, and we're gonna get out of Dodge here in just a few minutes. Again, about an hour, 15-minute flight today, so it shouldn't be too bad at all. Nice. All right. All right, cool, man. So let's go ahead and start getting everything set up. Nice. All right. fact, I gotta do one more thing before we get going here. Yeah, man. So what was everybody's like favorite gift they got this year? Me, my brother got us a picture, man, of the whole family. When I say us, got us a picture of their family, and to add to the collection. It's just such a beautiful photo. So that's really, really dope. Really, really dope. Very, very dope. All right. We're just about ready to go. All right, let's do it. All right, man. So like I say, we're out in Charlotte today. We'll get it cracking. As you can see, man, we got some weather out here today. Kind of a crappy day for flying. We will definitely be IFR today. We'll check the weather here in a second, and we'll see what it's doing out in VA, out in Norfolk. All right. And let me make sure, I gotta make sure I'm on the network real quick. Which I wasn't, but now I am. Cool. All right. So let's see what we're working with today. We don't have any air traffic control on right now. Memphis Center is on, but that doesn't pertain to us today. As you can see, we're a little bit delayed today. 39-minute delay here with the weather. So by the time we get out, it'll probably be about an hour delay or so. And that's all good. So let's grab our weather information. So today, altimeter is going to be 3008. So we'll get that entered in here. Altimeter 3008. Got broken up to 8,000, broken up to 016, and we got overcast kind of all the way up. So we're gonna be we got some weather today, so shouldn't be too bad though. Shouldn't be terrible. All right, let's go ahead and get everything entered into the computer here so we can get out of Dodge. So today we're going from Charlotte over to Norfolk, and I gotta pull my charts up here. Pull up the charts. Again, this is my first time flying out of Norfolk, so I'm sorry, flying into Norfolk. So we gotta take a look at our charts on today. Maybe you can see that, maybe not. But just to see what we're doing. Why are you asking me to sign in? I was just signed in. But we'll sign in again if I need to. All right. So we got our charts up today. So we're coming out of Charlotte. As you can see, obviously we're going over to Norfolk. And I just got to grab some information. KORF. All right, so we're going over to Norfolk today. KORF. Again, first time flying. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Hold on. Not in the database. Let me try that again. Charlotte. Clear that. Charlotte to KORF. And you're saying that's not in there? ORF. I might have did OFR. I was about to say, what? All right. So we're Delta 922 today. Our cost index, Got to get that from our flight plan, which we'll bring over so you can take a look at what we're doing. So our cost index today is going to be 5. So we'll get that entered in. Our cruise altitude for a 2 days flight is going to be 290. And we'll get that entered in. So cool. Alright, 290. Alright, so let's grab our winds. Our winds are coming in. We can go ahead and get our lights and everything taken care of. Seatbelt signs on, no smoking signs on. Nav strobes, everything else is good there. Oxygen's good. Navies are good. Everything's good there. We don't need fuel. And we're good. All right. So we got our winds. So we'll get that uploaded there. And it's time for our routing. All right. So today we're coming out of Charlotte on runway 18 left. Alright, we'll be departing runway 18 left today, and we're doing the Barmy 4 departure, Nutsy transition, and then as filed. So let me make sure we're good there. So from Nutsy, we're going direct drone. So we'll get drone entered in. Boop. And then from drone, we'll be on the drone to arrival and to Norfolk. We'll do an ILS runway 5, drone 2, and we're doing direct, right? So no transition. I do got to take a look and see if we have any VIAs today, but I got to get that from the charts. So bear with me. I don't know if you can see that. You might be able to see. Maybe not. But I got to get the arrival or the arrival charts real quick up. So we got charts. We got, or I'm sorry, the approach. I'm sorry, the approach here. So anyway, we're doing ILS runway 5. So we'll pull that up here. And cool. And do we have any VIAs today? No VIAs. Okay. And no VIAs. Cool. All right, cool. So we got all of that information entered in there, which is awesome. We're just about ready to go. We can start our boarding process now, though. So we'll start boarding. We'll do a fast time board. So we'll have 180 passengers today. Pretty full flight. All right, so we'll keep working down. Predictive wind shear to auto. TARA there. TCAS on. Everything's good there. Let's do our fire tests. All right, fire test there. APU fire test. Engine 2 fire test. Everything is looking good. Cargo smoke test. We're looking good. Cargo smoke test is looking good. Let's check our lights. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's test our lights. Make sure everything is operating correctly. Lights are good to go. All right, cool. Cool. So right now we're just working on boarding, which we'll go back here. We'll see how we're doing. We're planning for 180 today. 43, 44 is coming in. Fuel's fine. Cargo's getting loaded in. So we're looking good. We'll tune over to Unicom because we don't have any air traffic control on today. That I know of. Let me recheck that real quick. Let's see. Okay, any air traffic control? No, just Memphis Center. Which I don't think. No, Memphis Center is not in our. Not in our section today. So right now we're chilling. We're just waiting on boarding to get done. While we're doing that, I'm going to review the charts. Like I say, I haven't flown out of Charlotte in a while. It's probably been a year since I've flown out of Charlotte. So let me take a look at the Charlotte charts real quick and just review a couple of things. Once boarding is taken care of, we'll be ready to take off, or at least taxi and get out of Dodge here. So, okay, that's looking good. Charlotte. We'll have a really short taxi today over to the active as well. So, should be a really good flight today, but. Maybe you can see those charts there, maybe not. But all right, so we're coming out of Charlotte on the Barmy 4 departure. So we'll take a look at this departure today. We're coming out of runway 18 left. So what it's saying is we'll come out of 18 left. We're going to climb a heading of 183 degrees to 1,260 feet. Then on a heading of 183 degrees, or as assigned by air traffic control, we'll just keep climbing out. Our top altitude today is 8,000, and we should expect radar vectors to Meshi, then onto the depicted route to Barmy, then assigned transition. Maintain 8,000. We'll expect clearance to final altitude within 10 minutes after departure. So cool. Really simple, easy departure today. Not sure if you can make that out, but maybe if I turn the brightness down, maybe that'll help. Potentially. But we're gonna come out of 18 left. We're gonna make a left turn. We'll stay 180 for a minute, but eventually we'll make this left turn. We'll go over to Meshi, which is right here. We'll hit Meshi. We'll go over to Gulfy, over to Barmy, and then over to up to Norfolk today. So should be a really good flight. I mean, we got some weather out here. Obviously, it's been kind of crazy weather-wise this weekend all over the country. So that is what that is. So right now, we're just waiting on boarding, waiting on everybody to get on the plane. But we can take a quick look outside and see. You can see how much rain and weather we got out here. We got some fog, so should be a pretty interesting departure today. So, and we can look at those charts here too. Actually, excuse me. import it. So again, just so you can see it a little bit better, we'll be departing the Barmy for departure. So this is what I was just explaining on those other charts. But so we're gonna come out of 18 left here. We're gonna come out 18 left here to 1260, as you can see, 1,260 feet. At 1,260 feet, we're gonna start a left turn over to Meshi, as you can see here. Then we'll be doing Meshi, Golfy, Barmy, right? That's why this is the Barmy for departure. We'll be hitting Barmy here. So again, we don't have any air traffic control on, so it'll just kind of be my own navigation today. So that looks good. It's kind of like a pre-departure pre-departure briefing, if you will, just so I can know in my head what it is that I'm doing. So then from Barmy we'll be Bata, and then from Bata we'll be over to Nutsy, right? So that's our departure for today. And then we'll take a look at our yeah. So then we'll take a look at our arrival, right? So we're coming in on the drone 2 arrival into Norfolk. And so that drone 2 arrival is going to look like this. It looks crazy, but it's pretty easy to read. It's not bad at all. So we'll be coming in. You should be at, by the time we hit drone, should be at 11,000. That's basically what that's saying. So one of our waypoints is drone. And once we get to drone, we'll expect, typically if air traffic control is on, we'd expect radar vectors to the final approach course, whatnot. But I'm not sure that we'll have air traffic control on today, so we may just resume our own navigation with that, and then we'll do our approach briefing as well. And so we're coming in runway. Okay, boarding's complete. That's dope. So we're coming in runway 5. Didn't mean to draw, but we're coming in runway 5, like so. All right. And our glide slope is 16,000, so 1,600. Okay, cool. All right, so now what we'll do, now that we got boarded, we can go ahead and enter in our performance numbers and things like that. Our weight today is 608,666. Okay, 608,666. So come over here, we'll enter in our weight, which is 60.8, 66.6, and we're good to go. All right, let's come back over to our performance page. Oops, yeah, this is our departure performance page. This is going to give us our departure numbers for today. So what we're doing as far as getting out of Norfolk today. All right, so we're coming out of runway 18 left, and we'll sync our final load sheet. We'll sync the weather, and now the weather's showing 3007 on the altimeter. We're doing flaps 1, forced toga, yes, anti-ice, off, packs 1. And this will give us our numbers. So we got 122, 140, 140, and then 1750. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry. What was that? 122, 140, 140. Okay. 122, 140, 140, and will be 1 down 0.3. Thrust reduce 1750 across the board, no flex. Alright, so 1750, 1750, 1750, like so. Alright, flight plan is looking good. I'm not worried about this discontinuity. And man, we are just about ready to go. So what we can do, ooh, the rain has definitely picked up out there, as you can see. Should be a nice rainy departure today. We're gonna start our departure calls for 8,000. So we'll do 8,000, and then let me turn down some of these lights over here. It's a little bright. Cool. All right, so we're 8,000. All right, everything's looking good. We can go beacon. And we are just about ready for pushback. All right. So let's go ahead and get pushed back on today. Ground services. All right, so we'll connect the tug. You'll see that I already have the engines running. That's not typical. There's something going on with the Phoenix right now where I'm not able to start the engines like in the normal way. So I have to start it out like this, but we just roll with it, you know, no big deal. So, all right, so we also have to take a look very quickly at our taxi. So today will be this is Norfolk, Charlotte, ground charts, airport. All right, so this is where we are on the ground right here, this orange triangle, and we'll be taking off runway 18 left. So I mean, super easy super easy taxi today. We'll just be taxiing down Charlie 12 and taking off down there runway 18 left. So let me go ahead and get our departure up, because that's what's important. So we'll keep that up as we climb out of Charlotte. All right, so we're climbing heading 183, right? So, all right, cool. So let's get our heading in here then. We'll do 183. Cool, 183. 154, 1200. Cool. Very dope. All right, so let's go ahead and get pushed back. All right, so tug's connected. Can disarm the parking brake and we'll start pushing back. Really rainy day. Woo, look at that weather out there. That is terrible. Terrible. All right, get pushed back to our left here. fire. All right, cool. All right, we can disconnect the tug. We can set our parking brake back. We'll do auto brake max. We'll arm the spoilers and get ready to get out of Dodge. We'll do flaps 1. Oh, my flaps are being weird, but we can do, yeah, dang, they're not working right there. That's okay. We'll do flaps 1, and we'll do a quick flight control check just to make sure everything is everything. My rudders right now are super freaking sensitive. I can look at them and tell. I don't know why, but that's okay. We'll do full right, full left, full forward, full up, full right rudder, full left rudder, and controls are free and clear. So we are going to be ready to go. All right, taxi lights on. Runway turn-off lights are on. Man, it's raining like crazy. All right, let's go. Let's get this taxi on. Parking brake off. Starting to roll, starting to get rolling. So again, we're going to go all the way down to the end. Sure. Like I said, it's my first time out here. I think that's my right there. I almost went a little bit too far. Alright, we're okay. Almost went a little too far. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Woo, look at that wind. The wind is pushing. So we're probably gonna have to really fight that left rudder coming out. Alright, so we'll hold short. And I forgot to say intentions, but nobody's out here. But Charlotte ground, Delta 922, holding short of runway 18 left at Charlie 12. Charlotte. But let me make sure that that's working actually. Am I on? Yeah, I'm on. Somebody said something, but I couldn't hear them. So let me check the map real quick and just make sure that nobody else is out here. Because if someone else is out here, like trying to land or something like that, we're gonna have a problem. I do see someone. Okay, wait. Let's see. Okay. All right. No, there's nobody else out here at all, so I'm okay. All right. In Charlotte traffic, Delta 922, lining up runway 18 left, Charlotte. All right, so let's get lined up. Get our landing lights on. All right, cool, let's get lined up.
Charlotte traffic, maybe 10 miles, 18 left, Charlotte.
Okay, so he's saying he's 10 miles out, which is interesting. So that's okay. All right. He's 10 miles, so he's coming quick. So we got to go on here to get out of Dodge here. So. In Charlotte Tower, Delta 922, taking off runway 18 left, departing straight out, Charlotte. All right, let's go. Let's go. Ooh, that wind is kicking.
Charlotte traffic, 123, elevate 5 mile, 101 left turn.
Try and get these grottos in here. Alright, so we're good. We can go flaps up. I know they are. Alright, so we'll do AP, turn the autopilot on, get these throttles notched in where they're supposed to be at. There we go. And we are on the climb here. So, Charlotte traffic, Delta 922 is clear runway 18 left. Final traffic, Charlotte. Obviously clear it. Alright, cool. So, we're heading up to 8,000 feet right now. We have autopilots on. We're good. Pretty good.
And Charlotte traffic, left short, 101 left, Charlotte.
Pretty good takeoff there. A little crazy with the throttles, man. I got to get those things calibrated a little bit more. But we're good. Right now, we're just maintaining our 183 heading right now. we're going to make that left turn that we talked about in the briefing here in just a second. So we're going to go direct to Meshy. You'll see that'll give us a left turn, just as we talked about in our pre-departure briefing there. So now we're above those clouds a little bit, the rain, but we still got some overcast. I think you said we're overcast up to 160. So about 16,000 feet we should stay overcast. Typically this departure, we're gonna go up to flight level 140 right now. I guess I should have said what departure I was on, but that's okay. Let's take a look at the charts again so we can see what we're doing. So remember we talked about before, we come out and then we'll make this left turn over to Meshy. So as you can see, that's what we're tracking on right now. Oh, maybe you can't because my face is in the way. So again, we come out of 18 left, we're making that left turn over to Meshy right now. So that's what we're doing. We're above some of that crazy weather, but as you can see, like we're heading towards some some crazy clouds right now. So So I'm going to deviate slightly from this flight plan a little bit. Typically we would hit Meshy. As you can see here, we would typically hit Meshy. But I'm going to go direct Gulfy just because I can tell that we have some weather up ahead. So I'm going to make a right turn real quick and go direct Gulfy just to avoid those clouds and that weather right there. I mean, no sense in driving, no sense in flying through it if we don't necessarily have to go ahead through it. And actually, I'm gonna turn. Heading to 090 just for that reason, just to avoid that little weather right there. That doesn't look like a lot of fun to fly through. So we'll come just to the left of that. So we avoid that. That would probably make for a pretty turbulent situation right there. So we'll go right in this pocket here, and then we'll come back over to the left once we get through this cloud layer here. We'll come back to the left and we'll hit Gulfy on a direct. As you can see there, just avoiding those clouds, avoiding the potential turbulent situation there, avoiding those storms. So alright, so we're up to 140. We'll continue to climb up to 180. Well, we can hope and climb it. Boom. And that's dope. As you can see, we are just clear of that storm right there. Not something you want to fly through if you don't have to. Now we're pretty clear. As mentioned, we'd be broken up to about 160. We're currently at 150, so you can see things are starting to clear up a little bit. Now we're going to go on our depicted path, our filed path back over to Gulfy. Right? Oh no, actually, we don't have to do it like that. We don't have to do it like that. Oh, it doesn't matter. We can do it like that. Cool. So we'll go over to Gulfy. As you can see here. So we didn't hit Meshy because of the storm. We go around Meshy. We'll hit Gulfy over to Barmy and on up. So pretty good departure. And the throttles, I gotta work on getting the detents right for the climb and stuff like that. But for the most part, pretty good departure today. Everything's looking pretty stable. And we're gonna just go up to cruise altitude now, which is 290. We're passing transition, so we can go standard on that. Above 10,000, we can kill the lights. We can disarm the speed brake. Flaps are up. We're looking good. I didn't start the clock, but that's okay. We'll start it now. And let's get a little brightness here so we can see just a little better. Cool. Nice, man. So good departure today. It's a little nerve-wracking out there trying to get out when there's storms like that, but we're past it now, as you can see. Pretty crazy down in Charlotte right now. So we got pretty clear, still pretty overcast down below, but we got pretty clear skies right now. So we're heading over to over to Barmy. We were going to do Gulfy, but we skipped Gulfy, and we're just going to go direct Barmy right now. And so for now, get the pad back down there. So for now, we'll just chill. Relax and enjoy the friendly skies. Still see those storms behind us, but we're looking good. We're getting into some pretty clean, pretty clear weather now that we're above that. So looking good. So right now, we're just monitoring, maintaining up to 29, or we'll maintain this up to 290. And we're looking good. Definitely appreciate you joining in on the flight. Should be a good one. Yeah, man, that's one thing I gotta really get better on though, is this with this throttle here. Like, this is obviously not an A320 throttle. You know, this is more so for the Boeing 737, stuff like that. So it doesn't lock in like it's supposed to. You know, like with the regular Airbus. But I'm more of a 737 guy myself, which is why I bought it. But sometimes it's hard. It makes it hard on the takeoff. You know what I'm saying? So we're good, man. We just chilling. We just gonna chill and relax. Feel free to say what's up. Say hello. Seatbelt signs. Seatbelt signs can come off. I mean, the weather's not good out here like that, but we aren't experiencing like really bad turbulence or anything like that. So seatbelt signs can come off. But I think we'll have similar weather coming into Norfolk. So actually, let's check the weather real quick and just see. Weather arrival. All right. So we have overcast Okay. All right. So yeah, it's gonna be some bad weather coming into Norfolk today. Visibility is gonna be pretty low, down to about 3,000. Glide slope is like 1,600. I'll probably maintain like 2,000 for now. Or I'm sorry, I'll probably maintain 2,000 on the approach, but we're gonna definitely expect low visibility like coming into the ground down there. So yeah, man. Right now we're cruise. We're at flight level 272. As you can see, we're going up to 290 on our cruise altitude. So we'll be cruising for not very long. I mean, this flight is only an hour and 15 minutes. So as you can see here, this blue kind of line here represents our top of climb, or represents 290, right? That's what we have today. So you can see we're coming to 290, right? This is 280, and you can see this blue starting to come down like this, because that represents our top of climb, right? So top of climb is 290, we're at 28.3, so it's going to keep coming down. So our top of descent, or when we'll start descending, is represented by this white arrow on the opposite side. As you can see, this is like a up, right? Up, boom. This is like a oop, down, right? So oop, down. So right after Nutsy, we should expect to start coming down. That's really only in about 80 nautical miles from now. So we're going to start our departure here pretty quickly. So we'll probably have, I'm sorry, our descent. We'll probably have 10 minutes, if that, of cruising, and then we'll start descending on down. Like I say, very quick flight. We're just going from Charlotte to Norfolk today. So in the meantime, between time, I'm gonna grab me some oatmeal. I'll be right back, but I'm still here with you. We're on autopilot, so everything is good. Ouch. Everything is good. And like I said, we got about 80 nautical miles before it descends. See what we're working with here. We got about 60 nautical miles or so before we start descending. Just enough time for a little in-flight snack. But everything's good though. I'm watching everything. We don't have any other planes in the area right now, so we're good to go. everything's looking good. We're gonna be descending in about that's what I'm talking about right there. This light off. Maybe close the cabinets. Alright, cool, man. So we are back in business. To give me a little bit of oatmeal in here. Alright. So right now we are currently about 40 nautical miles from our descent. We can start taking a look at our arrival charts into, man, this oatmeal about to be good, bro. Can you see that? Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. It's about to go down. Strawberries, raisins, a little almond milk. Man, can't beat it. All right. So now let's take a look at our arrival charts into Norfolk today. Right now we're headed to Nutsey, right? So from Nutsey, we'll be hitting Drone. Have to enter in our destination data for today. So altimeter is, I think it was 25. Was it 25? Yeah. So altimeter today is 3025. Temperature is 11. In barrels, I'm tripping. $700. All right. So right now we're about 20 nautical miles to our descent. We have our approach entered in here. We're not. I should do an auto land, but I'm not gonna do an auto land today because I kind of want a little challenge. So no auto land today. We're good. I'm just checking something. Everything's good. All right. All right. Let's check and see what we're doing. Now we have some other, we got some other planes out here, so got to kind of take a look at that today. We're gonna start descending here in just a couple seconds. So. Norfolk traffic, Delta 922, descending via the drone to arrival. Expecting ILS runway 05. Norfolk. I said that totally off. I said that totally backwards. Not backwards, but not how I wanted to say it. Alright, so everything's looking good. We'll go ahead and kick those seatbelt signs back on just to prepare for our arrival. And we are going to start our descent. We're going to come down to 11, we'll do 11,000 for our initial, and hit that little button right there. And you'll see we're going to start descending. All right, now I did it a little early, but that's okay. I mean, I'm going to start getting down, getting us prepared for this arrival because I've never been into Norfolk before. So it'll be nice to kind of get a head start on some things as we're coming down. Let's take a look at the charts again, like I was mentioning, because I want to make sure that I know what I'm doing since this is my first time in. So again, we're going drone, right? So typically from drone, we'd expect radar vectors to our final approach course, but we don't have air traffic control on today. So we're going to be doing our own navigation into Norfolk. So we'll be kind of making a straight in approach today. Let me do some constraints. Since we don't have, since we won't be getting vectored in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter into a hold at drone and come down that way since we don't have air traffic control on. So I'm going to put myself, as you can see here, once we get to drone, we might actually be down to 11, but we're going to need to come down further from 11,000. So I'm going to put us into a hold at drone. As you can see here, we're going to hold here, and then we'll start working our way down to our arrival altitude that we want to be at. That way we can make sure we get in. And holds are extremely typical. You see that a lot of times if you're flying, something like that. Sometimes it just seems like you're going in a circle. You get that a lot, especially if you're flying in a busy airspace like JFK, Boston, Atlanta, stuff like that. LAX for sure. again, we're gonna have some weather today. I mean, if anything, if not a lot of rain, there's gonna be very poor visibility down to the runway. Alright, so change our altimeter right now. 3025 coming in. Got to slow down a little bit, so we'll pull a speed brake just a little bit, just so we can slow down. We're a little fast, but we're not terrible. Like I said, I'm gonna put us into this hold, so we got time to bleed off speed if we need to. Like I said, super quick flight. We've only been in the air about half hour, 28 minutes or so. So we're looking good. I'm gonna keep us in this hold until probably around probably around 3,000 feet or so. We'll keep us in the hold and see what happens. But we're looking good though. And actually, the weather must have cleared up, because I can see right now that once we get by this cloud layer, it doesn't look like we'll have much overcast unless it changes a little closer to where we're going. But right now things look actually pretty clear, much better weather than we had departing out of Charlotte for sure. Oh man, this oatmeal is slapping though, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, what's up, Greg? My bad. I was not looking at the messages, bro. What's up? This is yeah, you love the 737. Yeah, this is the A320. I definitely love the 737 as well, but this is the Airbus A320, as I'm sure you know. And what's up, man? I'm sorry I missed your comment. Sitting over here smashing oatmeal. Alright. So you'll see here in just a second, we're gonna enter this this hold at drone. Since we don't have air traffic control on, like I talked about before, our charts call for radar vectors to our final approach course, right? But we don't have air traffic control on today. So instead of getting vectored to our final approach course, I'm gonna put us in a hold here at drone and start working the altitude down, because I'll be at 11,000 and I need to, I need to get down, obviously. So pull the speed brake a little bit. Again, we'll just add just a little bit more drag here as we start descending. And to be quite honest, but we can enter it at 220, that's fine. So we'll pull it a little more actually, so we can slow down. And we'll do flaps 1 as well. And then we can kill that speed brake. Alright, so we'll keep it at flaps 1. You'll see here in a second we'll start. And then I don't think we'll be in this hole for a long time. We may have to go around once or twice, but we should be in this hole for a long time. So here we go. You can start to see us make this right turn for our hold, and I'm gonna come down to I want to exit this hold at 25,000. So I'm sorry, 2,500. So yeah, at 2,500. I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna do an open descent here. And we'll do it at 2,500. Which is cool. All right. Let me go back to the comments. No other comments. Okay. Cool. All right. So we're perfect. We're only gonna have to go around one time on this hold, and then we'll be ready to get in there. So what I'll do is I'll set us up to exit the hold now that I don't need it, because we're gonna exit this hold like right at 2,500. So at that point, we'll be good to go. We get our LS's up because we're doing a ILS approach today. Flight directors are on. We can take a look at checklists if we want to. I rarely do. I don't even know if they work on here. Actually, they don't even work. Good. Alright. We'll arm the speed brakes. So you got auto brakes, the medium today. And I completely lied about the weather. I don't know what happened, but this is actually going to be a very clear approach, I should say. Oh, I'm tripping. Let's go ahead and get our lights on. Everything's on there. Lights on. Seatbelt signs on. Everything's good. All right. I'm gonna exit this hold at 3,000 actually. Well, it doesn't really matter, right? No, it doesn't really matter. Cool. Oh yeah, no, we got some overcast. I'm like, I know what they said. I was like, out here it's not bad, but as we get a little closer, we should have overcast down to about 3,000 as far as the weather's concerned. So. Alright, man, we are looking good. We'll be on the ground here in about 8 minutes. So we are on our final approach here. We coming in. Well, not final, but we're on our approach. We're descending. We'll descend and maintain like 2,000 right now, and then we'll pick up the ILS then. So. Cool. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna have pretty poor visibility down. I believe it's also raining, but we'll see. But we'll prepare for that. As mentioned, I should probably do an auto land, but I'm not going to because I want to challenge myself and hand fly it on down. So, and I'll try not to be in the way as I'm coming down, so I can kind of see the controls and all that. I can pull that up now, actually. We'll pre-arm it. Okay, cool. All right, let's come back. All right, we're looking good. We're at 2,000 feet right here. We're going to maintain 2,000 until we get established on the localizer, and then we'll be good to go. All right, we'll bring our speeds back to 180. We'll hold that. We'll hold that speed for a bit, and we can do flaps 2. Flaps 2. Yeah, I knew it. So as you can see, it's actually, yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be kind of dicey on on this joint. I really don't know if I should hand fly this joint down or not, but I want to just because it'll be fun. But our visibility is gonna be terrible. Let's do it though. Let's do it. We'll see how good I am. We'll see how good I am. Alright, so right now, oh yeah, it's getting bad, isn't it? Everything in me is like, bro, don't hand fly this joint, bro. Just auto land it, but I'm going to. Oh man, yeah, we are definitely getting into the thick of it here. So be all right. All right, so we just picked up the localizer. We're looking good. We can go flaps 3. Flaps 3. Yo, if I land this, I'm a beast. But I mean, not if, when. When I land this. Keep that straight. Alright, we'll push it. Alright, we'll go landing gear down. Flaps full. Norfolk traffic, Delta 922, 10-mile final, runway 05. Norfolk. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Alright. Let's switch this over. Everything in me is saying, don't hand fly it, but the risk taker in me is saying, do it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is dicey. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. I don't know what happened, bro. Yo, this will be one of the more difficult landings that I've done before. So let's see if we can get it on the ground. I mean, we're gonna get it on the ground. I'm gonna land it. I'm not concerned about it, but we'll see. We'll see if it'll be a hard landing or we'll see. So we're at about 1,200 square feet, right? 1,200 right now. So in Norfolk traffic, Delta 922 short final, runway 05. Norfolk.
1,000.
Oh gosh, we're at 1,000 feet with no visibility right now. This is bad. The weather must be crazy out in Norfolk right now. Oh man. Oh man. Auto land or no?
100 above.
Oh man. I'm gonna hit minimums.
Minimum.
Wow. This is all bad. Don't try this at home, kids. Wow.
500.
Oh, wow. I can't see a thing. Oh my gosh.
400. 300.
This is bad. Okay, there we go. I see the runway.
200.
Here we go. Wow.
100.
Oh, flared it a little bit. Flared it a little bit, but we're down. Woo, reversers up. Wow. That is not something that you would typically do at all. That is insane. That is insane. You would never do that in real life at all. Wow. That would be a definite go around situation right there. But I just wanted to see if I could do it. I did it. I flared it a little bit, but I got it down. I got it down. So we're on the ground, man. Welcome to Norfolk. First time here. Whoa. We gotta pause for the calls real quick on that one. That was a little dicey. Alright, we're clear. In Norfolk traffic, that's 922. It's clear runway 05, right? 05. Norfolk. Wow. Alright. Alright. Disarm the speed brake. Flaps can come up. We'll go APU. Whoa. APU. Alright. Turn the APU on. And we'll taxi over to the gates. But wow, man. What a crazy... Don't do that at home, kids. Like, that's not what you want to do. That was insane. I definitely should have auto landed, but I didn't. But we're down, man. We're safe. We're good. We'll get taxied over to the gates here. Get deboarded. But wow, man, what a crazy landing. What a crazy landing. I would never do that again in my life. I was scared at that one. I'm like, oh my gosh. But there's no way. Like, you would never continue that landing in real life. You'd have to go around, wait for the traffic to wait for the weather to clear, or fly to an alternate airport or something, because that's absolutely insane. So anyway, man, thank you all so much for rocking with me today on this flight. Probably do another one a little bit later. But if you haven't, man, you can if you want to. It's up to you. I just be doing this for fun, but you can subscribe if you want to, or whatever. Check me out on the next one or whatever. I don't do this for bread. I just do it to do it. So, all right, let's get our landing lights off. We'll turn in here. We'll get our taxi lights off. That is hilarious. I gotta rewatch that back. That was crazy. That was crazy. Nice. I know everybody on the plane is scared. They probably done peed in their pants and everything. Alright, cool, man. Made it to the gates. We will parking brakes on. We got APU bleed. We can kill the engines now. Take a quick look outside. Oh, we still got runway, turn off lights. And there we go, man. We made it to Norfolk. First time ever. Got an easy jet over there. Get the bridge attached. And we can start deboarding. Awesome. Very dope, man. Well, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Well, I'll catch y'all on the next one. I promise I'll never do another landing like that again in my life. I'll be fired right now for sure. But thanks for rocking with me, man. And hit that like, subscribe button, whatever you want to do. Holla at you on the next one.